Entwined. Entwined is a rhythm game about this orange fish and this blue bird that are in love, forever together but forever apart. Entwined was made and released in 2014 for the PlayStation 3, 4, and Vita by American company Pixelopus. Today, we'll be taking a closer look at Entwined. I'm Dark Lord Elliot. Entwined really doesn't fit in any one specific video game category, but it has a lot in common with something like Guitar Hero, or perhaps more Rock Band Blitz in that you can't actually fail any of the stages in Entwined. The core gameplay of Entwined is arcade-styled, and playing it for too long becomes boring and/or annoying fast. If the PS4 has 21 buttons, the gameplay of this game uses less than 10%, and most of that isn't even buttons. The only gameplay element of Entwined is to use the left analog stick to control the fish and the right analog stick to control the bird, to collect the orbs and pass through the parts of the rings lit up by the character's color. You must collect orbs and play at least well enough to retain them, until you reach the point where the bars on the top are full, then press L1 and R1 together to begin the transition into the dragon. Messing up too many times, be that by the fault of the game or your own fault, you'll have to recollect even more orbs to try again. Once in the dragon stage, the game becomes a semi-solid 3D flight simulator, with both analog sticks controlling direction of movement only, not speed. As far as I can tell, the dragon has no speed control. You must then collect even more orbs until you can release them as energy, again with L1 and R1, and then the end portal appears. There are a total of 9 story levels, the last one incorporating elements of every previous stage, and it has a unique ending too. In the 9th level's dragon segment, you must collect several pairs of flying bird and fish pairs. Fundamentally, this is the same ending, just more involved and harder to do. Also, the music in this game was composed by Sam Marshall and is very good and very fitting to the game. The music definitely is the best part of this game. I feel that Entwined just would not be as complete even as it is without the specific music. The overall downfall of Entwined becomes clear in Stage 4, but gets worse but also better in the following stages. The problem here is that males tend to have trouble doing two things at once. When the parts of the rings are split in symmetrical or asymmetrical shapes, that's fine. I will admit I don't really appreciate when the game expects you to smoothly flick the stick, but that's doable. But when the shapes are more random or even rhythmically offset, there's a serious problem for male players. See, most males simply cannot multitask, and I'm no exception. I never actually thought I'd see a serious game solely targeted at females, but I think Entwined is the first. What's more, this game doesn't have a platinum trophy. For those of you that don't know, back in the early days, Xbox 360 had gamer score, whereas PlayStation games had leveled trophies. Platinum is the best trophy one can achieve in any game, although not every game that has trophies has a platinum trophy. Entwined, for some reason that I can't quite figure out, has a gold trophy that unlocks for achieving every other trophy in the game, which is the only purpose of a platinum trophy. So then why gold? Or better yet, why not have no trophy for unlocking all the other trophies, especially if you won't make said trophy a platinum? Also, as if that weren't enough, Entwined also has a major glitch in achieving one of the hardest trophies in the game. To achieve resolution, you must play a level until you can merge into the dragon, but before you do, you must play perfectly until the fish and bird have a glowing tail each. Only then should you attempt to merge into the dragon. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, the problem is that this isn't explained anywhere and the game glitches out. See, on the main chapter select on a new game, you'll see chapters that start out gray. On a stage that you've completed, it will turn green, and on a stage where you've completed it as the Evolved Dragon, it will appear blue. I beat every stage from 3 to 9 in one sitting, making sure to beat every stage as the Evolved Dragon, but only stage 3 updated to blue. So, to actually get resolution, apparently you have to back out of every stage every single time and purposefully select only the stage that you want to beat. This is even more annoying in that the game just spits you into the next stage after completing the one you were on. So you have to back out of every stage. Also, I swear that when playing I hit the correct areas, but the game just decided that I didn't, so took a hit. I tried setting the sensitivity higher, but I still don't know what that control does unless it's just for controlling the dragon at the end of the stages. Entwined is beautiful to look at, a story of love, and a game that's made specifically for the art. Three concepts that really don't go with or even inherently complement each other. Entwined is a game that's far more fun to watch someone that's good at play it rather than to play it for yourself. That and everything else I've said results in this game getting a 4 out of 10 from me. This game is simply not worth playing for yourself, especially if you are not good at rhythm games or you want a collection of platinum trophies. In summary, Entwined is a more serious arcade-style game that's tailored towards girls due to their more natural multitasking capabilities while having other severe drawbacks. But credit where credit is due. I love the art of the stages, and especially the ending for pretty much all of the stages. Also, I've always loved high-contrast works of abstract and semi-realistic art, especially when paired with true black, like Entwined has. Furthermore, color and detail like this are often lost in newer consoles in favor of the over-realistic. It is nice to see a game that's as bright, cheerful, and vibrant as Entwined. I especially like the blue and orange theme, being as it reminds me of Portal. The music too is a soft mix between classical piano and new age electronic. The music in Entwined is very pleasing and really completes the game for what it is. All these niceties though really don't mean anything if the gameplay isn't fun or rewarding, which Entwined is not. For me, it's not a game that I want to come back to, I just want to beat it and be done with it. I will say though, this would be a great game for an arcade, especially for 2 players. Dark Lord Elliot, we're done here. Thanks for watching.